You are a worthless bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. Zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
I hope y'all are ready, because today we're going over an anime that's been so requested. People in my Discord DMs begging me to do this anime. An anime I've started years ago and never finished, like Clover. So buckle up, put your diapers on, and let's go. We kick this story off with a priest adopting two young boys that were left at his doorstep. One of the two boys is our main character Asta, who is impulsive, hot-headed, and just all around an absolute bonehead. On the other hand, we have the other young boy who ended up being the more composed, calm, overall more handsome brother.
Hell, get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
In this anime, everyone has some type of magical ability. And what is an anime without a main character that's different from everyone else? Asta has absolutely zero magical power. That doesn't matter much to Asta because he gets to working out and he gets strong as a bitch. Eventually the day comes where everyone's magical powers get tested and they get their grimoires. But like I said, since Asta doesn't have any magical powers, he don't get no grimoire. And meanwhile, his perfect ass brother got the rarest grimoire you can get. But even with that fancy ass grimoire, Yuno still gets captured by some nigga with some weak ass chain magic. But Asta being a real nigga, he still came to help his brother. In all seriousness, he probably shouldn't have came at all, because after getting his ass beat thoroughly, he's getting stepped on and Yuno literally has to start yapping. Oi mate, it's okay, you can't be the Wizard King, cause I'm gonna take your spot, man. And I know my brother ain't no bitch. My brother is my rival. So get your ass up and beat this nigga's ass. And after Asta heard that, he knew it was time to lock in and fold this nigga. Now after a brief tweak out session, Asta's grimoire makes its appearance. This is the first power up of the entire series, so you know Asta gotta cook a little bit. And instead of gaining magical abilities, Asta's grimoire gives him a gigantic ass sword. And Asta's sword can cut and deflect magic, which means if Asta gets in close range with you, you're cooked. Now after folding that guy, Asta starts training with his sword, like a lot. All of this training leading up to the Magical Knights tryouts is basically the first step for his goal. Eventually the day comes where they have to leave to make the Magic Knights tryouts. When they get to the capital, they are both astonished because they've been out in the boonies this entire time. And then when they get to the exam coliseum, that bitch is filled to the brim with everybody. When Asta gets his book scanned so he can go on to the tryouts, this one random ass nigga runs up hating. Must be a real go-getter if he came here all the way from the boonies, you know what I mean?
No!
Niggas just pull up on you hating for no reason, I swear. Now before the test even starts, we get a little mini test because there are a bunch of these birds. The less magical power you have, the more birds that are attracted to you. And this is why Yuno has no birds because he's strong, while Asta has damn near every single bird in the entire arena. Now Asta ends up bumping into this one guy who ends up being the biggest menace in the entire show, Captain Yami of the Black Bulls. This is probably the one guy in the entire show who you wouldn't want to fuck with. After getting his head crushed for about a calm 3 minutes, this one fuck ass nigga from earlier walks up to him, and this nigga talking about, must have been rough having Captain Yami bitch you like that, nigga. This one Asta should have slapped that smirk off his face. For the first test of the tryouts, everyone is given a broom, and no matter how much magical power you have, you should be able to fly, with the exception of Asta. And every single judge is not fucking with Asta right now. But that's okay, they have more tests, right? I wish, cause it goes like this for every single round of the test. And thankfully for the last round of the test, they have to battle each other, and this is what Asta specializes in. But the thing is that no one wants to fight Asta because he's so weak. But of course the fuck ass nigga from earlier walking up to him trying to be a good guy, or putting on a front to be a good guy, because Asta is so kind-hearted that he doesn't even realize what he's doing until he blatantly comes out and says the most disrespectful shit you can say to another man.
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. Zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
And after hearing him say all that, Asta had to lock in. While this nigga is over here monologuing like the average anime villain, Asta charges up and he blitzes the shit out of him, catching him off guard and one-shotting the shit out of him. Completely embarrassing bro in front of everyone. Look at this nigga Yuno. I ain't never seen this nigga Yuno smile this goddamn hard. Bro was happy as hell watching him get sent to the ER. Now, of course, considering that Yuno is, see what I did there? Yuno gets picked up by the Golden Dawns while Asta gets picked up by the Black Bulls. Now, you may be thinking, he made it as a magical knight. That's the first step done. But it turns out that the Black Bulls are the absolute worst magical knight squad, like dead last. Not like that's relevant to the story or anything, but let's meet everybody. We got Gordon, who is creepy as shit. Vanessa, who I don't remember seeing in normal clothes ever. Luck, who is a psychopath who just likes fighting, that's the only reason he's here. Gooch, who I think is attracted to his little sister physically. Charmy, one of my favorite characters, but she's also a fat ass who's always eating. Big Guy Gray, who I'm not even sure is relevant in this show. Magna Swing. He's in my top 5 characters in this show. I love him. Complete sidetrack right here. This is not in the script, but I gotta talk about it anyway. You remember that old movie, Return of the Living Dead? Well, if you do you remember the character named Suicide in that movie? I don't know why, but I think these two look just alike, bro. It can't just be me. Finral, who is the most egotistical person in the show, and none other than Captain Yami. Now that we got all the introductions out of the way, it's time for Asta to get initiated and get his Black Bull's robe. Now, Magna makes him go through some rigorous training, but the thing is that Asta does stuff like this on a daily basis, so there's no point in making him do this. And Magna, seeing this, he just says stop, and we just gonna skip to the final part of the test. Asta has to block or dodge one of Magna's attacks that are in the form of fire baseballs and baseball bats, hence the name Magna Swing. After they both get ready, Asta actually does a fairly good job on holding off for the first attacks, but at the same time, Magna was just spamming, which means he was just crazy inaccurate. Magna sees that he's taking it too easy on the young buck, so he says, I bet I'ma turn it up. So Magna takes a fireball and he kicks it up to 1,000. And the absolute second that he throws it, Asta realizes that if that hits him, he's gonna die. The reason being that if he cut directly through it, the momentum of the attack would not stop and the same force would be applied. So not even knowing that he could do that, he takes a gamble with his life and uses the flat of his sword to send the attack right back at Magna. Thank God this shit worked. If it wasn't, this show would have been like, what is this, 6 episodes long? Magna didn't actually get hit with the attack because he was able to disperse his own magic, but the way he steps out of the fire, you would expect this nigga to be mad as hell. The whole time he was cool as shit. Now in the midst of everyone glazing him, Vanessa walks up on him and starts whispering in his ear and shit. And mind you, she is 24 flirting with a 15-year-old. Hey, I'm just saying, gotta take the opportunity. You ain't getting one like that every day. Yeah, actually, just don't take that advice at all. Just go for people around your age group, okay? Now, at the end of the episode, Asta finally gets his Black Bull's robe, meaning that he is officially a magical knight. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. This is recorded on Monday, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have a good start to my week, but I hope I am. Regardless, I love y'all. I'll see y'all next Monday.